So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. I'm here in my home area of Berks County. This is a Friday morning, November the 16th or the 17th, something like that. But yeah, I'm here. This is called Lake Ontelaunee. I parked just off of Route 662, just south of the Hamburg area. So we're gonna check this out. I'm just kind of on a little bit of an exploratory hike. I was here years ago, but not at this end, further over that way. I know there's like a graffiti bridge that way, an abandoned bridge, things like that. But the lake is artificial. It was dammed, you know, I forgot to look it up before I came many years ago. I think it's the part of the water supply for the city of Reading. So we're just gonna, like I said, do some exploring on what's the east end of it. Never been back this way, so we're just gonna see what there is this morning. This is what the trail looks like for now. The lake area is just down there. That's Route 662 there, and the parking is just down that way a little bit. So let's see. Like I said, I have no idea what's going back here. You know, sometimes with these man-made lakes, you know, and places, you know, of course, people used to live along the edge of the lake and everything before eminent domain took over and made the lake. So sometimes you can find remnants of that, all kinds of stuff. So we'll see. Or else maybe we'll just have a nice little nature hike at least. And now we're getting a view of the lake a little bit. This is the smaller end of the lake, I guess you could say, the more shallow end. Heading into some more woods up here. Yeah, you might hear some shooting. I guess there's a gun range nearby. Seems to be quite a few of those around. Sometimes I feel like everywhere I go there's one nearby. Anyway. Yeah, maybe we'll see some water birds out here. Some ducks or geese, we'll see. Rock formations up here, over here. All the way along, all along this side, some pretty steep formations. So it's pretty nice along here. Almost looks like a canal over here, but that's not what that is. I thought I saw some ducks up there, but yeah, kind of scenic down here. Of course, we're getting into winter, so there's not as much, wildflowers and greenery around anymore. But this is just one section of the lake. As you can see more behind there, and all the way up here it gets much bigger. I want to check out what this rock is over here, though. What kind of rock this is? It's in these like layers. It almost looks like limestone, but it's very flaky. Huh. Alright. Yeah, starting to get some nice shots of the sun reflecting off the lake. I'm thinking we'll see some wildlife. I thought I heard a kingfisher out here, and we saw one recently. We were hiking a horseshoe trail, a little pond. But yeah, that's a beautiful shot up through there. A little bit breezy today, but it's a warmer day. Might be up in the 60s, so kind of a nice day to be out. Well, more than kind of a nice day. It is a nice day to be out. So what we're walking on here is an old road through the area. You know, shut down when they built the lake. So I am looking out for old foundations and stuff. I always like to find those things. So where there's an old road, you might quite easily find where old homes used to be. Still some green up there on that hill. Not sure what those bushes are up there. Yeah, it's a nice day as you're walking along and the leaves are falling, all the trees yet. You see them coming down. Look at all of them. Makes for, I don't know, the sound of the leaves as you walk through them. So far I'm pleased with this hike. My only complaint would be the noise that you're hearing all the time. I mean, it is what it is. I'm not sure if that's a private range or a public one, but I mean, they have the right to do it. Sometimes it just kind of, to be honest, folks, it's not a complaint, but sometimes it does kind of ruin the ambiance of a nice hike, you know. But that's the way it is. I could do without it, to be honest. I know some of you love that sound, but I don't need it. I'd rather just hear the wind, sound of leaves, the birds singing, things like that. Just my opinion, though. Here's an old culvert, though, underneath this road. Looks like it's all made of stone, so you can tell it's an older one. A louder noise. I think there's some stone or rock quarries around here, too. You might hear some other noises. Yeah, it comes out down. Looks like it's all pretty much collapsed though. Alright. I'm just noticing, like, there's a nice flat ledge up here. Almost looks like a place for a house. Or maybe not. I should mention we're not too far from Blue Marsh Lake, where I often go. This is kind of northeast of there. We've hiked a couple of lakes recently. We did Leaser Lake, then we did Opossum Lake. Now we're here at Lake Ontelaunee. But this lake doesn't have a trail that goes all the way around it. That's what's kind of missing here. I think it'd be a good idea though. Now obviously you can hike here, you can also fish here, but you can't boat here. No boats allowed in the water, primarily because it's water supply for the city of Reading. And there's no swimming here either. Well, I mean, they don't want you to swim here, I should say. Okay, so down there's another old stone culvert. I'm thinking about, I mean, the main trail heads up that way, but let's take a peek this way. Follow this culvert up a little ways. Well, there are some giant puffball mushrooms down here. I think that's what these are. Yeah, oh yeah, look at that. Oh, that's all the spores coming out. Wow. Those are big ones. There's one. Is this one too? Oh yeah, that's one. There's one over there too. Not sure if these were knocked down into here or what, but I have no idea where this goes. We're out here to explore, so let's do that. It's obviously maintained. Alright, so I just flushed what looked like a woodcock. Hardly ever see them. They camouflage perfectly on the ground. And also they fly up off. But I feel like he landed just up here on the trail. So let's see if he flies off again. Just take you with me here. just up here. So that if he is on the trail, at any moment he's gonna like... Oh, there he goes. You feel like you saw him go up there. Pretty sure it was a woodcock. Alright, looks like this just brings us to some private property. Well, maybe that is. Anyway, I see a sign up there. So anyway, we'll head back. Anyway, had to explore it. Did get to see the woodcock though. We'll head back down to the main trail. Oh, here we have here some hickory nut. Alright, so we're back on the main trail here, and we'll keep going this way. Getting scolded. Might be a blue jay. I should mention too, I don't really have a plan for today. Just gonna come out here, hike and explore. Don't really know how. I think you can go pretty far on this trail. Where's that? Oh, it might be a mockingbird. Anyway, I'm just trying. I keep hearing that bird. Yeah, so sometimes these are fun hikes or explores when you don't really have a plan. And this old road just keeps going on. And so shall we for now. We can't really see the lake anymore. We're kind of up above it. It's down there somewhere. And you might start to hear some noises, like there is some kind of a rock or stone quarry over that way. Starting to pick up some of that noise. Maybe that's one reason why the trail doesn't go all the way around, because of that quarry over there. Alright, looks like we're finally meeting back up with the lake again. For past little while there, we weren't by the lake. I kind of like, I think the trail's a lot more interesting when we're by the lake. So I was almost thinking about turning around there. And we have another road going up that way. Yeah, I think we'll just go this way for now. Maybe on the way back we'll check that out. Yeah, we got the lake again, or at least oh, there goes some kind of heron or crane off that way. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that on camera. Might have been probably a great blue heron or something like that. There's a shot. Yeah, that rock quarry is right behind those pine trees. Kind of like a little offshoot of the lake. You can kind of see the main lake out there. Oh, I see that bird out there again. Alright. So we'll walk a little bit more down here now that we're back along the lake again. Walking along the lake just means a better chance of seeing like wildlife and things like that. Yeah, out there you can see some of the buildings for, I guess it's a quarry. Or they do something over there, but you can kind of see it over there in the distance. So I'm on another side path here. Yeah, you can see that infrastructure way out there. It's massive. Anyway, but not sure where this is going. But it looks interesting. Looks like there's some kind of parking lot up here. So I think at this point I'm going to turn around. Yeah, I did make my way back to the main trail again. I was on that little side trail earlier. But I think I'm going to start heading back. There's that one other trail that went off to the right that I want to check out on the way back. But I think this might be a good place to start heading back the way we came. Alright, so that's the main trail back. Here's the other trail I saw earlier. Let's head up here. No idea what's up here, but let's check it out since we're here. Yeah, just kind of making my way back. Just noticed this little dude Somebody didn't make it. Not sure what happened to him. Just dead here on the trail. Looks like a deer mouse or something. There is some blood there, so I don't know. Someone nailed him and didn't eat him. But yeah, I did go up that one trail for a little while. I didn't really come across anything interesting, so I just kind of started making my way back. So I think this section of the hike here at the beginning was my favorite. When you're walking right along the lake and you have that steep hillside off to your other side, kind of walking through an avenue of trees here. Still a nice trail, but I like this part the best. Felt the further on you went, it got a little bit more monotonous as far as the terrain and stuff. Not a complaint, just I liked it down here better. I did further up, it's just what I'm saying. But I think I'll say farewell to you here. I'm almost back at the parking area. So, not a bad place. I felt the need to ease my curiosity. I'd been thinking about coming here a number of times. I guess today was just the day to do it. It's not too far from where I live. But not a difficult hike if you're looking for something easier to do. I forgot to time it really, but you can go as far as you want and turn around at any point and go back. Alright, there you go. Lake Ontelaunee Trails, we'll call this. As always, folks, thanks for coming along, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.